Yes, my people, I am back with the last video for you. Even as you are about to go to bed, or if you are already on bed, or if you are waking up, then have it that this is your last video for the day, or your first video as you are waking up. Now, we are going straight into the news. It'd be interesting. It's very, very interesting. Chelsea is going to play on Sunday against who? Aston Villa. Aston Villa just ended their game and they lost. Right? I hope you are aware that Aston Villa lost their game. Yes, Aston Villa lost their game. They lost their game. And Chelsea did not play any game this week. They are only there training. They never play any game. What do you think? I personally think that we have the full strength. We have the full strength to go in and win the match. Villa have just lost to Legia Warsaw. We've had a full week to prepare for the game, whilst they will only get a few days plus some of their first team started. We really have no excuse not to win on Sunday. We have no excuse not to win on Sunday. Aston Villa just played their game in Europa League. We have no excuse right now as it stands to lose our game on Sunday. What do you think, Chelsea fans? I want to hear from you. By the way, it is another training day and still no sign of Moise Caicedo in training. No news about him. What is it that they are keeping away from us? I think he's now a doubt on Sunday, personally. Another training, the 5th day training, and yet no sign of Moise Caicedo. There's no sign, there's no news about him. What is happening? What is it that they are keeping away from us? We need to begin to ask questions. As Chelsea fans, we need to know where Caicedo is. He's our valued asset. Right? This is what Chris Sutton has to say about Chelsea. According to BBC, Chris Sutton, this is what he has to say. He said, Aston Villa came back well to beat Crystal Palace last week. And unlike Chelsea, finding the net is not a problem for them. Listen carefully. He said, unlike Chelsea, finding the net is not a problem for them. I wrongly backed Chelsea to 10 things around too many times last season. And I am not going to make that mistake again. It actually would not surprise me if Villa nicked this to add to Mauricio Pochettino's problems at Stamford Bridge. But I'm going to go for a draw, which probably means Chelsea will win. You know, it's very interesting the way all these pundits are seeing Chelsea now. And I don't blame them. Likewise myself, go into Sunday's match, my confidence level has dropped. That is just a fact. It is. Because we right now, like I was saying earlier on, we don't even know the whereabouts of Moise Caicedo. We don't know the whereabouts of Moise Caicedo. Our squad right now, we don't know who and who is even our starters, because the team is depleted by injuries. So if they are speaking this way, you have to understand them. It's not their fault. It is what it is, like I always say. Yes. Well, from Chris Sutton, we go to Conor Gallagher. He said, if you said to me last season there's going to be a couple of games I will lead the team out, I feel delighted as well. That shows the Gaffer's belief in me right now. And ever since I first met him, to be honest, I think a lot of lads will say the same. He's very honest and open with the players. I have had good chats with him and I think he appreciates what I can do on the pitch. He believes in me. So I am grateful. I'm really grateful for that. Hopefully, I can continue to help him and the team to get better results and improve as a team. Conor, This time around, it's not just about you being a leader on the pitch. It is about you delivering on the pitch. There is so much on your shoulder right now. This message you released, this statement you brought up, whether it was an interview or whatever it is about delivering now on the pitch. It is result that we want now on the pitch. It's not just about talking. I'll prefer you guys stop talking and act and do the job. I prefer you guys stop talking and do the job. The coach believes in you. Yes, that's why he put you on the pitch. That's why he named you as a captain. And that is why you let the team out. Now it is up to you to deliver with your teammate on the pitch of play. You had 90 minutes to score goal. All that is needed is scoring the goal. Nothing else is expected. You are only there to deliver points, goals. So whatever confidence the coach has in you, we don't need to ask any other teammate. All we are asking for is deliver the goals, Colonel. Deliver the ball to the striker where you need to deliver it. Let the striker score the goal. Or wherever you are, if you can shoot or whatever it is. You guys had 7 corners in our last game against the Bournemouth. 7 corners. 7 corners. Yet none of the corners were delivered into the net. None of the corners resulted in a goal. We know what Chelsea can do previously. We know whenever we have a corner, we always have hope. Set pieces, we always have hope. 7 corners against Bournemouth, all was just wasted. I'm not too sure whether you guys are practicing how do you call it? Set pieces at training or not. Corner kicks, direct kicks, and whatever. 7 corners, all became a waste against Bournemouth. We don't want to be hearing all these things, these noises any longer. Now, coming to management, the coach and the staff and the technical team, there is something that you guys are hiding from us as Chelsea fans. There is something you guys are hiding from Chelsea fans all over the world, or football fans all over the world. No information about Romeo Lavia's injury until now. No further information about Romeo Lavia's injury until now. Lies about Reece James' injury said few weeks but could end up being 2 months. You guys, a few weeks. How many weeks now for Reece James? You said few weeks. Now it's over almost a month. And this could end up in 2 months. Caicedo expected back for Villa. That was what you guys said to us last week. That Caicedo will be expected back for Villa game. But hasn't trained all week. So where are we now? Where are we? But actually, another hamstring setback. What is happening? You guys should come up and tell us the real truth. Today, I am already in Friday. For those of you that are still now going to bed, I am already in Friday morning. And Friday means that we are expecting a presser today. Pre-match press conference should be today, Friday. Yes? It should be today, Friday. I want to hear from the gaffer all these questions that I asked here now. Look, Sunday's game, I'm being tempted to say it's a must win. I'm being tempted like I did last week, but I'm trying to hold myself. Today is Friday. Well, to end it up, reports from Spain have claimed that Mauricio Pochettino has asked for one Real Madrid player in exchange for Reece James if he is sold. According to Defensa Central, the manager wants to bring in Fed Valverde if a deal is struck for the current Chelsea captain to leave Stamford Bridge. I don't know how true this report is. Reports have emerged over the past few days that a number of top clubs are circling around James in an attempt to sneak the signing of the 23-year-old. The right back is currently injured after playing just 1 game this season, with it looking as if he has not yet shaken off what appear to be regular injury concerns. Pochettino has been forced to look to his backup options for both a player on the right of a defense and a captain on the pitch. James' quality is undoubted. However, him continuing to suffer regular injuries could see the Blues consider cashing in if an immense offer came in. That perhaps leads into why reports from Spain are currently stating that the current manager will be interested in bringing in Valverde in exchange. It's understandable if we are to get a player from Real Madrid and Reece James going, because the injury situation, right, we cannot guarantee him a starting place every time. Yeah. That is it. The midfielder has come on leaps and bounds in the previous few seasons, solidifying himself as one of the first names on the team sheet in Madrid. He has been described as world-class by current teammates Toni Kroos, who he is threatening to replace for good as the most relied upon member of the squad. It looks unlikely that the Blues would be able to convince Madrid to part ways with the Uruguayan international. However, the only thing more difficult would be getting Chelsea to agree to sell James, who has been handed the armband as a sign of the faith in his future. So, if we are to let Reece James go to Madrid, as they kept pushing, Real Madrid, as they kept pushing, then the request from our coach is for them to release the midfielder Valverde for us, which is not a bad deal. That will not be a bad deal. You take James, we get a midfielder. Yeah, that will not be because after all, he's our captain. He's our captain. Well, let me leave you here. It's very late in the night wherever you are, and it's very early in the morning here. I will come your way again. By the time you are up in the morning, which will be in the afternoon here, I'll bring you exclusives. Stay tuned. And please subscribe to the channel. If now is your first time of watching this video, subscribe. We are always updating you. We always come to update you on any breaking news and exclusives. Subscribe and on that your notification button. It's very important. That your notification bell, so that anytime we update any news or exclusives, you'll be notified. Shalom and peace.